Hey all, this is Val here with another Epic 7 video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Ravi. Okay guys, so she was one of the first units I pulled in the 300 plus summons. I had read Reddit and it said she's a great one to start with because she can take damage, she can farm for you, she can do everything. So that is the direction I went with her. I built her speed with crit damage. I also built her, let's take a look at her stats here. I went critical chance, attack, and speed. Now, I went critical chance initially because I was using Herberous Tooth on her, but now I would like to replace this actually with attack. She's mainly my farmer, and I do use her in my Waiver 9 team, which is a no debuff team. Hopefully you've seen the video for that. I do tank both the hits. Now, because she's my farmer, I do want her to be fast. That allows her to move. Now, the reason why I am using L's Fist is because it raises attack and speed as her health decreases. Now, because she's my tank, she's going to be taking a lot of damage, giving her more attack, giving her more speed. The good news to that is the harder she hits, the more HP she will get back. And because every time she gets hit, she gains combat readiness, and every time she hits, she gains combat readiness. She's always able to self-sustain herself using L's Fist while farming. The same also holds true in my Waiver 9 team. The more damage she takes, the more combat readiness she gets, the faster she gets, the harder she hits, the more she heals. That's the logic behind using L's Fist instead of Herberous Tooth with her. And that's why also with Herberous Tooth I did focus on critical hit chance, because as you know with Herberous Tooth, if you don't crit, then you don't have a chance to proc the extra damage. But since I'm not using that, I'll probably switch this out at some point. I just don't have the accessories right now. You can take a look at her stats here on the left. She's got 1700 attack, 909 defense, 9600 health, and 169 speed. You can see the rest there. Now, let's take a look because I do have 10 friendship on her. We can take a look at her friendship faces. There's upset. That doesn't really look upset. Like, oh crap, someone snuck up on me. Sad does look a little sad, just like she's thinking of something. You kind of want to ask her, hey, is everything okay? Laugh just looks like she's happy. I mean, I wouldn't say it's laugh. It just looks happy. Flustered again. Flustered and upset kind of look almost the same. Flustered still has that look like, what the heck? And now special. Oh my goodness. Crazy eyes. See, this is what, if you got a girlfriend and she gets those eyes, that's the crazy eyes. Run away in a quick direction, whichever way you can get out of it. That is straight up the crazy eyes. Out of all those, I think I would say I prefer laugh because she just looks content in that. That's the word, content. This one is just... This would fit on Clarissa. This would that look would for sure fit on Clarissa, but we're gonna go with laugh. I like that. All right, now we can see that I went here on all my gear. I tried to get speed because speed is very important. Again, the whole reason she works for me is because she gets turns fast enough to self-heal herself, so I really don't have to do anything with her. It's a really good build. I do recommend it. You can build her several different ways. You can build her tanky. You can build her DPS. This is just the build that worked best for me. Now, when you take a look at her Awaken, this is what she gets on that third Awaken. Brutally attacks all enemies with a 75% chance to stun for 1 turn and decrease their combat readiness to 0. The combat readiness to 0 is what she picks up. Now, because you're going to use her as a farmer, if you look at her skills here, her skill 1 attacks with double-edged axe and absorbs some of the damage as health. And when you burn it, greatly increases amount of damage dealt, does not trigger a dual attack. Now, this is her bread and butter when farming and using her anywhere else. As she attacks, as you can see, she gains that fighting spirit. The more fighting spirit she has, the more damage she does. If you have her skills on, she'll use her third. While it can be helpful situational, it doesn't help you on your daily grind in Wyvern or as you're farming fodder. So when using Ravi, make sure to turn skills off. Skill 1 is the skill you want to focus on raising first. She picks up damage and healing, which are all helpful in every aspect of the game for her. Her passive skill is Demon's Blood, increases attack proportional to fighting spirit. When attacked, combat readiness increases by 13% and fighting spirit is gained. This is the second one you want to focus on because the more combat readiness she has, the faster she goes. This is helpful in every aspect of the game. The third one is Devil Drive. This is her ult. Brutally attacks all enemies with a 75% chance to stun for 1 turn and decrease their combat readiness to 0. The target becomes unable to act, which is the stun. Now, I didn't focus on this one at all. This is situationally good. This can be helpful in PvP if you need to stun someone and lock them up. But otherwise, it's really not worth investing points in. You will rarely, if ever, use this ability. So as you can see, I haven't put any additional skill points into it. And that's going to do it for Ravi. She's a great unit. I highly recommend her in every aspect of the game. She works in PvP. She can be an off-tank there. She works as a farmer while being slower than Sez and Vildred. If you don't have those, but you do have Ravi, she is definitely a good investment. And lastly, she works in Wyvern. She can take damage. She can get her turns quicker, which allows you to kill the boss faster. If you guys enjoyed this review, go ahead and leave comments down below. Also, if you feel that I missed something or another aspect of the game you feel that Ravi excels at, please leave that down below as well. Also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell button so you know when I have a new video out. Thank you all for watching, and as always, all you dudes and dudettes out there, stay frosty.